and Dad, I'm doing fine. You guys are on my mind. You asked me what I wanted to be, and now I think the answer is plain to see. I wanna be famous. I wanna live close to the sun. Oh, pack your bags, cause I've already won. Everything to prove, nothing in my way. I'll get there one day. Cause I wanna be famous. Na 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 na. I wanna be famous. I wanna be famous.
Welcome back, AHS. I'm Dylan Ray,
I'm Alvarado.
and this is
The Res.
Did you know that basketball is one of the world's most popular sports?
With the constant scoring and the many fun different roles to play, people just can't get enough of it.
Speaking of constant scoring, isn't Caden talking about this week's sports?
He may be the greatest athlete of all time. There is mustard on the lettuce.
Last Friday, our varsity football team had a home game against Kilgore. They lost 0-45. Let's see some of those highlights. Also on Friday, our varsity volleyball team lost to Godley at home 0-3 sets. Tuesday, tennis played in Kaufman. They lost 1-23. Let's see some of those highlights. Girls volleyball played live Waxahachie and won 3-1. Friday, our varsity football team has a game against Kaufman at Kaufman. Also Friday, our varsity volleyball team has a game against Heritage at Heritage. That's all for this week's Res Sports. Now back to you guys.
The Res presents Real Students with Spirits.
Real students with spirit.
Today we salute you who bleed purple and live gold.
Dripping purple pride through their pores.
Proclaiming to all, fear the spear. Go fight, win.
Go big, eh, yeah, yeah.
Here are the faces from our Indian nation.
Look at those excited people.
Because we are Alvarado.
Indians forever.
Personally, my favorite team is the Bucks.
Nah, you straight trippin'. The Heats just beat the Bucks and are on their way to winning the season.
No, the Heats are actually trash. We got youngers.
Whatever you say.
Hey, didn't Jerry go around asking about year's favorite teams?
I went around asking you guys who your favorite basketball team was, and this is what you had to say.
The Harlem Globetrotters.
Boston Celtics.
The Mavericks. The Lakers.
Lakers.
The Lakers.
Celtics.
The 76ers.
Lady Baylor Bears.
Did Neri send y'all over here? I have told you guys. Get away from me. Joseph, get away from me.
Wow, those were some great answers. My favorite basketball team is the Lakers. Back to you guys.
My favorite position to play is definitely shooting guard. I make almost every three I shoot.
Yeah, I'm more of a center myself. I just love when nobody can score because I'm way taller than them. What?
I don't know if tall is the right word. Anyways, I heard we had Lucas talking about the position he plays in this week's Masterpiece Theater.
Welcome to Lucas's Ludicrous Layups. Here's Lucas.
Hello, I'm Lucas Thorley, and I play small forward. The small forward position is the third of 5 spots in the game of basketball. Some small forwards in the NBA you may know are Larry Bird, LeBron James, and Kevin Durant. The small forward position requires you to be smaller, quicker, and leaner than the power forwards and center, but also bigger and stronger than the 1 and 2 positions, such as the point guard and shooting guard. On defense, I always try to crash the boards hard and give it all I can. The average height of a small forward in the NBA ranges from 6'6" to 6'8", because they need to be shorter than power forwards and centers to run up and down the court and transition going from offense to defense. They also need to be taller and stronger than point guards and shooting guards so they can be on defense, crash the boards, get rebounds, and do everything they can to get the ball. Also on offense, they need to be able to box out when a shot goes up so that they can get their rebound.
This has been Lucas's Ludicrous Layups. See you guys next time.
Finals are slowly approaching.
That's true. It's exciting to tune in every day to see what team is coming closest to making it to the final round.
I heard Dylan was asking basketball fans what their opinions on the final war.
The NBA Finals are quickly approaching. Many people have their own ideas on what's going to happen. I went around asking a few people what they thought.
I believe the Heat will definitely beat the Celtics for sure.
This prediction seems unlikely because the Celtics actually have a 55% chance of winning.
Jaylen Brown cross court. Marcus Smart from downtown. Here's Kemba Walker. Jaylen Brown thinking about it, working against Dragic. Kicks it out. Nice sidestep 3 on the way by Smart.
And the Lakers are 100% going to beat the Nuggets.
This part is fairly correct.
I believe that your team will win this in 5 games over Denver because it got shown how serious.
And in the end, it's going to be the Heat versus the Lakers. And I think the Heat is definitely going to win.
Seems like Adrian knows exactly what's going to happen. Now back to you guys.
While watching the pros play basketball is always a fun experience, playing it can be very fun as well.
Yes, nothing feels better than hitting your shots.
That's so true. Although a good block feels great as well.
Speaking of hitting shots, don't we have a 1v1 going on?
It's time in which we highlight the skilled,
the funny,
the silly,
and the talented in this week's
Shenanigans.
Wacky, yeah boy. I don't wanna place, put the fishy on me. Got a lot to be, but I'll slap your knee. Fishy to be, but I don't know ye. Fishy on me, fishy on me. I don't wanna place, put the fishy on me. Got a lot to be, but I'll slap your knee. Fishy to be, but I don't know ye. Fishy on me, fishy on me. I don't wanna place, put the fishy on me. Fishy on me, fishy on me. I don't wanna place, put the fishy on me. Got a lot to be, but I'll slap your knee. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Drop a like.
Basketball has been reflected in all types of media.
There has been games, movies, TV shows all about basketball.
One movie that has always been a classic is Air Bud.
Is that the dog that plays basketball?
Yeah, he destroyed every team with his skill.
Speaking of pets, it's time for this week's POW.
Welcome to the Alvarado Animal Shelter. Let's take a look and see what kind of animals they have here. First up, we have Brenna, a 3-year-old lab who's very sweet. Next, we have Rocky, a white little rascal with a black ear. And finally, we have Rusty, a 3-month-old pit mix who is extremely friendly. That's all for this week's Pet of the Week.
Now it's time for our sponsor, Tribal Tees.
For all your shirts,
hoodies,
senior pictures,
and graphic design needs,
say Tribal Tees,
come join the tribe.
Now for a word from our sponsor, Classic Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC of Cleveland.
What do you think about it, son?
Yeah, this one looks pretty good, Dad.
Just imagine, son, all the years down the road, the Classic of Cleveland will take care of our family. You know, after graduation, once you get married.
Yeah, let's get this one. Dad, you think when I have my kids, they can buy their first car here?
Son, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Classic of Cleveland has the vehicle for you. Relax and enjoy the difference.
Now it's time for this week's general announcements.
Don't forget to wear your IDs.
And make sure to buy a parking ticket sticker.
Well, that's all for this week, AHS. Keep that purple pride alive, and until next time, I'm Dylan Ray.
And I'm Aaron.
And this has been
The Rest.
We need to have good chemistry.
I don't care. Down me.
San Francisco 49ers. Welcome back to AHS. I'm Dylan Ray, and this is my friend Hudson. Hi AHS, I'm Dylan Ray.
I'm Aaron Liu.
Welcome back. Okay, I've never done this before. Hi AHS.